Hello everyone. My name is Dr. KCH Apparao, working as an associate professor in mechanical engineering department. Okay, today I would like to explain about the introduction of lathe machine, importance of lathe machine. We will see the what are the different parts in the lathe machine, what is the functioning of lathe machine. We'll see all these things. This one is the course outcome, which is related to uh, unit 2. So that means lathe machines and the different uh, machineries. So at the end of the course, students should be able to explain the operational principles of different lathe machines and various reciprocating machines also. Okay, shaping and different reciprocating machines only for the quality machining. So uh, after completion of this course, the students can able to operate the different principles, operational principles, or operating the machines uh, for the machining of different objects. So by this machinery or machine tools. Okay, so we'll see what is lathe machine. So lathe machine is the machine tool. Okay, it is very oldest machine tool. So it was invented in 1794 by Henry Maudsley. Okay, so this one is the very oldest machine. Okay, so we can call this machine tool like mother of all machines or the father of all machines, because we can perform different operations on this machine. Very oldest and very important machine tool compared to others. The main purpose of this machine tool is to remove the unwanted material from the workpiece which is rotating by the help of the spindle. So the main purpose is to produce the required shape and size required shape and size. So by using this machine, we can perform only round objects or circular objects. Okay, so because so in this one, the workpiece is rotated by the help of this spindle. The tool bit is just uh, moved against the workpiece. So by that operation, just we can remove the operator can remove the unwanted material by feeding the tool against the workpiece. Okay, so the purpose of the mission is accomplished by holding the workpiece securely and rigidly without any shaking on the by the help of the chucks in the spindle. Okay, uh, which is attached to the headstock. Okay. So on the machine, then turning it against the cutting tool. So turning it, rotating it against the cutting tool, which will remove material from the workpiece in the form of the chips. Okay. So it is used to mainly machining cylindrical parts only, cylindrical objects. Generally, here we'll use the single point cutting tool most probably. Okay, so in the lathe machine we'll use only single point cutting tool. We already discussed different types of the cutting tools, single point cutting tool and multi point cutting tools also. So mm, single point cutting tools are used in lathe machine. Multi point cutting tools we can see in the milling machines. Now we'll see the different parts of lathe machines. What are the main functions of main advantage of those parts? Okay, we'll see. So the first one is the just like base of the machine tool. So it is the foundation of the machine tool on which all other parts are installed, are just fixed on this base. Right? So it is made up of cast iron. We know that cast iron is the brittle material, very hard material, or nickel cast iron also. So it can absorb the all the vibrations which are coming from the machining operations. So that is the main purpose. It is most probably it is in the rectangular form, so which gives the good support for the uh, all the other parts or the lathe. Okay, so on which there is one tray. So tray collects the chips, and this tray also used to accommodate the different tools, or to place the different tools which are used for the operations. So different operation like drilling tool, or like boring tools we can place here, and we can collect the chips, unwanted materials which are formed in the chips also. So that is the main advantage of the tray. So on this tray, so on this base legs, so it is the bed. It is very important. Bed has some guideways. So on the top surface of the bed, you will see the guideways which are used to move the uh, tile stock, and just like carriage also. Okay? You will see. Next, it has some hollows also. Hollows on the top surface, hollowing bed. So the main hollows is the just like to minimize the weight, and also to collect the chips also. Okay, so on this one right side, we will see some levers are there for the adjustment of the speed also. On the bed there are two rods. One is the lead screw, you can call it. Next one is the feed rod. So feed rod is, it is the long bar. It is attached to the spindle to, it means the main function of this rod, feed rod, is to transmit the power from uh, so from the gears to just like other parts like carriage and tile stock also. So mainly feed rod is used to move the carriage and tile stock on this bed. So guideways of the bed. And next, lead screw. Lead screw is very important. Lead screw is mm, so mainly used for the cutting, thread cutting operations. So because the carriage has a just like nut, so that is uh, connected to key rod. When it is connected, so the carriage moves automatically. So with respect to the spindle rotations, with coinciding with the spindle rotations. So it means a smooth movement, a continuous movement, or a systematic movement will occurs automatically. Thread cutting will occurs on the workpiece. That is the main function of lead screw. We'll see that one also. So next to okay, so on this guideways, there is a left side, there is headstock. It is fixed on the left side of the bed. Okay, so it can't move. So in this headstock, all the power system, gearing systems are placed. It has the hollow spindle here narrowly, just like inclined hollow spindle, in which we can fix the chucks which are used to hold the workpieces, and some plates also, different plates to hold the workpieces. So that is the main advantage. So these are the different levers are there to adjust the speed of the um, machine. Okay. Uh, so next we'll see. So on right side we'll see the tile stock. So tile stock moves on the guideways and moves on the bed with the help of the guideways. So this is called dead center, we can say. So this is the just like live center, we can say. Okay. So these are coinciding with each other. So live center means working or machining performs at the right live center. So at the check. Okay, so this tile stock only gives the support to the workpiece. Support to the workpiece. It provides the rigidity and supporting to the workpiece to perform machining operation. So uh, so by the help of tile stock we can fix. So this is the dead dead center. So here we can fix the different types of the tools also, just like drilling tool and tapping tool and boring tools. Different tools we can fix here. By the help of this one, we can perform the drilling operation, boring operation, and some just like tapping operations also. Okay, so that is the main advantage of the tile stock. So here, uh, front face of the headstock, we can fix the chucks. Chucks are some types of plates to hold the workpiece, which will provide the rotating motion to the workpiece. Okay, so by the help of this chuck, we can fix the workpieces like this circular workpieces. So there are so many types of checks are there. Mainly two types. One is the universal check and forger check also. Universal checks are mainly used to hold the regular objects. It means so either circular objects or any square objects also, like regular shaped objects. But forger checks, in the forger checks used to hold any type of irregular shaped objects also. Because in forger checks we can operate each jaw by the help of the lever. But in case of universal check, three jaw check, if you if you tight the key, automatically all the respect to three jaws will move simultaneously. So the universal check is mainly used to hold the regular objects. Okay, now we'll see. So this is the tile stock. So uh, ram clamp, so clamping to fix the um, tile stock. And to operate this tile stock, because to remove this dead stock, and in the place of that one you can fit with the different tools like boring or drilling or tapping. Different tools you can fix. For this one it will be useful. Okay, okay, next to okay, so in the middle, it means so this is the headstock, this one is the tail stock. So headstock is fixed on the left side, tail stock moves on the guideways. With the help of the guideways it moves just forward and backward, transverse movements, longitudinal movements. Okay, so in between there is a part, that is the carriage. Okay, so this carriage is attached to the feed rod and lead screw. For automatic movement of the carriage, this carriage is connected with the lead screw. Otherwise it is connected to the only feed rod to for the manual movement of the carriage. So this is the carriage. On this carriage there are four parts are there. One is the saddle. So this one is the saddle. So on these two guideways, it has two jaws. One is moves on the one guideway, another also moves on the another guideways. It means it is in uh, H-shaped pot. Okay, so one bar is placed on the one jaw, one guideway, another bar uh, placed on the another guideway. So by the help of the guideways, the shadow moves in forward and backward movement. So by the help of the feed rod. Okay, so the shadow gives the longitudinal movement forward and backward. So on this shadow, we'll see one more component, that is the cross slide. So this is the cross slide. The cross slide gives the vertical cross movement. Cross movement. It means shadow moves gives the longitudinal movement. Okay. Uh, Cross slide gives the vertical movement of the tool bit. Okay. So this is mainly used to just like for different operations, just facing operation or just like cutting operation, shearing operation. For this one, just we can use this cross slide. So on this cross slide we'll see the compound slide or compound rest. Okay, so this is very important. Compound rest, this is mainly used to provide the angular movement of the tool. Okay, so here you can see three types of the movement of tool bit. So one is the longitudinal movement, horizontal movement. Another one is the vertical movement by the help of the cross slide. So next one is the by the help of compound slide we'll get uh, triangular movement. Mainly it is used to perform the tapping operation, tap or turning operation. Okay, so that is the main advantage of this one. On which on the compound test we'll see the tool post. The tool post, the main advantage of the tool post is to hold the tool bit, single point cutting tool. Okay, we can fix the single point cutting tool here. So by the help of saddle and by the help of the cross slide and the compound test, we'll get three types of movements, three types of movements of the tool bits. Okay, with the help of carriage and saddle we'll get the longitudinal movement, horizontal movement. By the help of cross slide we'll get the vertical movement. So with the help of compound rest we'll get the triangular movement. So here, just like the tool has three types of the movements, horizontal, vertical and inclined. So that is provided by carriage. So the front portion of carriage is simply called as apron. Okay, so on this apron we'll see different levers which are just like used to functioning or movement of the carriage. Okay, so this on this lever, so by this lever, so we can engage this carriage to with lead screw for the automatic movement of the carriage, and we engage or disengage also we can just like so so that is the main advantage of the movement. Just like by the help of the carriage we can operate the cross sliding by the help of this lever, and by the help of this lever we can give the horizontal movement and the vertical movement by the help of the cross slide. So this is the main parts of the um, lathe. Okay, this is the block diagram of the lathe machine. So this one is the, you know, that this is the leg, which is made up of all parts are made up of the cast iron, because cast iron is very hard material and very uh, strength material. Okay, so it is a brittle material. There is any plasticity occurs on this, doesn't occurs on this material. Okay, so these are the legs. On this one tray here, this is the tray to collect the chips and to place the some important tools or required tools here. This one is the just like a head stock, this tile stock. In between carriage is there. On this carriage three parts, one is the saddle, horizontal H shaped object or pot. So one this is H shape. Okay, so this portion moves on the one guideway, this portion moves on the another guideway. So by the help of the guideways it will move. Okay, so by the help of lead screw, feed rod, it moves manually. By the help of the lead screw it can be moved automatically also. Okay. So on the saddle, cross slide is there. Cross slide gives the vertical direction movement of the tool. So on the cross slide we'll see the compound rest. Compound rest mainly used to give the angular movement of the tool. So this is the tool post. Different types of the tool post are there, we'll see later. The main advantage of the tool post is to hold the tool bit, single point cutting tool. So this is the front portion. And the front portion of the stock we can fix the carriage checks. Okay, these checks are used to hold the work pieces. So work is performed at the check portion, it is called live center. So this tile stock gives the support to the workpiece, that is called dead center. Okay, in the same place, the dead center bit, just we can remove that, and we can replace it with the some different types of the tool bits, like boring and drilling and tapping bits. So by using those tools, we can perform the different operation, drilling, boring and tapping operations also. So this is the main parts of the lathe machine. We will discuss the parts of lathe individually. So first of all, we will see what is the importance of lathe machine. Lathe is the one of the oldest and the most important machine tool. Okay. So ever developed. The job is to be machined is rotated here. Okay. The cutting tool is moved relative to the job. So that is why it is called as a turning machine, because the workpiece will turn, will rotate it. So the tool bit just like moves against the workpiece to cut the unwanted material from the workpiece. Okay. So the lathe was basically developed to machine cylindrical surfaces only, mainly cylindrical objects. But many operations can be performed on lathe also, like boring, drilling, pacing, knurling operation also, necking operation, taper turning operation or forming operations also. Okay, so lathe is called the mother of the entire machine tool family, because this is a very important machine and oldest machine. Okay, uh, so next, it is defined as the machine tool which holds the work between two rigid strong centers. One is the live center, another one is the dead center. Okay, so or in a check or in a place plate. So different parts are there to hold the workpiece, either in check or face plate, while the just like ladder revolves. So the checks and the face plates holds and gives the rotating motion to the workpiece. So the cutting tool is rigidly held and supported in a tool post. Okay. So and feed against the revolving work or workpiece or rotating workpiece. Okay. So by the help of this carriage and shaddle and of feed rods, we will give the feed of tool against the workpiece, rotating workpiece. Then you can perform machining operation. It means we remove the unwanted material from the workpiece to get the desired shape. Okay. So we'll see first of all lathe beds. We already discussed this one. So here just I have given few points. So this is the lathe bed. It has some hollow space is there to reduce the weight of that bed and to collect the chips which are formed in the machining. Okay. So this is just like tray to collect the like so this is the tray, sorry, this one is the tray which is used to collect the chips and to hold the and to place that some important tools which are used to perform the different operations, like um, drill bits. Okay. Or like some spanners also, some mm, like fluids, cooling fluid, also you can place that one. So this is the base of the machine. The bed is the base of the machine. So it is made to support the work parts of the lathe. It means it is just like base, uh, like foundation on this different parts are installed. Okay. So on this bed, we will see on the left side we will see the headstock, and right side we will see the tile stock. In between headstock and tile stock we will see the carriage is fixed on this bed. So all these main three parts are placed on the bed, so they are moved except the headstock. Remaining carriage and tile stock moves on the moves by the help of the guideways which are uh, okay, so which are positioned, which are just like um, made on the bed. Okay. So headstock, carriage, and tailstock are mounted on the bed. Okay. So carriage and tailstock are moved over the bed. So it has guideways, very regular shape, very accurate to precision. Guideways are there because the accuracy is very important. Based upon that one, you will get the uh, just like mm, good machining. Okay. So it is very strong to resist the cutting forces and vibrations, because this bed absorbs the all the vibrations which are occurs in the machining process. Next, guideways are very accurate for getting accuracy in jobs. So this guideways accuracy is mainly important. So for the accuracy of the jobs, it is obviously it is made of cast iron, very hard material and very brittle material. Cast iron with nickel chromium. Nickel chromium gives the good strength and corrosion resistance and something. Just like it gives this alloying gives the good strength. Okay. So next to alloying additions also different nickel, chromium, and molybdenum. So different alloyings you can add with this one for the improvement of the for the enhancement of the properties of that material. Next, it is very under rugged casting. So every part, mainly base and bed also, all these parts are made by casting process. Okay. So very heavy weight you can see. So next one, headstock, so which is placed on the left side of bed. Okay. It is fixed, it is mounted on the bed at the left side. So it carries a hollow spindle. So, okay, in the spindle we can fix the checks with the help of the spindle. The spindle provides the rotating motion to the check, and the check which is holds the workpiece, so automatically leads to move the rotating motion of the workpiece also. So the front end of the hole is tapered for holding the taper shanks. So taper shanks are the checks like this one. Okay. Checks and face plates can be attached to it. Okay, through the nose of the spindle by the help of the spindle. Okay. It has driving and speed changing mechanism. So headstock, all the mechanisms, driving forces, driving mechanism, and speed changes mechanism. Here, these are the levers to change the speed of the uh, spindle, check speed, or rotating workpiece speed. Okay. So all our levers are accommodated on the headstock. Next, speed changing and feed changing levers are attached to the headstock. Attached to the headstock. So next part is the tailstock. You know that very important. It is placed on the left side of right side of the uh, bed. So which moves on the guideways of the bed. So okay. So here we can see the some parts of tailstock. So this is called a dead center, which supports the workpiece to give the rigidity without any shaking. So for the smooth performance of operations, different operations like cutting, thread cutting, and drilling, some drilling, uh, some step turning, remaining operations. So next, this one is the tailstock spindle clamp. Okay, spindle clamp. So uh, to fix that movement of this uh, dead center spindle. Okay, so this is the lever to operate to assume to just like to fix this spindle. Just like by operating this one, you can fix the spindle. I can otherwise we can remove the spindle. In that place we can fix different types of the tool bits also. Okay, so this is the lever offsetting screw. This is very important. It is used to fix the um, tailstock on the bed. Okay, so as per the requirement to move that tailstock, and we can fix that tailstock on the guideways by the help of the offsetting. So these are the main parts. It is mounted on the right side of the bed. Okay, it is used for the supporting the right end of the work. So another end of the work. So that gives the just like supporting. Also used to hold the different types of tool bits also, like drilling tool bits in place of dead center tool bit. Okay, dead center spindle. Other we can use the reamers also, reaming for the purpose of the reaming, tapping, drilling, boring, different tools we can use. We can use different tools. We can accommodate different tools in the tile stock to perform the different operations. It can be moved and clamped at any position. So it can move by unlocking the offsetting screw. We can move on the guideways, and we can fix that tile stock by the help of offsetting screw. Okay. So next, tile stock body is bored, and tile stock spindle moves through. So is the dead center can be fixed into the taper hole and the spindle for the supporting. So this is there is the accommodation to remove this uh, dead dead stock spindle, and you can fix the different tools by the help of this narrow type or taper type just like spindle. So that is the main parts of the tile stock and the main advantage of the tile stock also. Now we'll see this is the carriage and different parts. So this is front part of the carriage is the apron. On this one we'll see the shandle. So on the carriage, it has a shaped part. So one shape, one part of the uh, saddle is placed on the one guideway. Another part is moves on the another guideway. So this handle moves on the guideways with the help of this lever. So this gives the just like a longitudinal horizontal movement. So on this saddle we will see the cross slide. So this is the cross slide. So by the help of this cross slide, by the help of this lever, we can move the tool bit in cross slide, cross movement, vertical direction. Okay. So on this one, just like we'll see the compound rest on the cross slide, there is compound rest. This is the part. So which is used to provide the angular movement of the tool bit, angular movement of the tool bit. Okay. So on this cross compound rest, there is a tool post to hold the tool bit. Okay. So this is the single point tool post. So this is the just like very important to parts. uh, it means carriage. So carriage is fixed between the just like head stack and tile stack. In between the head stack and tile stack, it moves on the guideways. So to provide the feeding of tool bit in different directions, mainly in three directions: longitudinal and crosswise and inclined. So we'll see first shandle. Saddle. So saddle is a hedge-shaped casting fitted over the bed. It moves along the guideways of the bed. It carries the cross slide, because on the saddle cross slide and tool post is there. Okay. And compound rest and tool post also there. So it can be moved to the required position and locked to the bed also. Okay. So as for the lever movement, just like we can move that carriage and we can fix that one also. Okay. That is the advantage of this saddle. So on this saddle you will see cross slide, which provides the cross movement, vertical movement. Okay. Saddle gives the horizontal movement. Attached to the saddle and carries the compound rest and tool post. On the cross slide, two more parts are there. That is the one is the compound rest, another one is the tool post. Okay. So it can be moved by power or by hand also. Cross slide is operated by manually or by the power system also. So there is a micrometer dial on the cross slide. Okay. Cross slide. So for the accuracy movement. Okay. It is the minimum value is equal to 0.0, least one 0.05 mm. Okay. You can see. So next one is the compound rest. So on this cross slide, compound rest is placed. So this is the compound rest. Okay, so it is marked in degrees because it provides the angular movement of the tool bit. Okay. It is used mainly used in the taper turning operation. Perform the taper turning operation, we will use this one. So no power feed, only so hand feed only. Okay, by the hand we can give the feeding for the angular movement, tapping. Okay. So there is the micrometer dial for showing the depth of cut also. Okay, it should be locked strongly, fix strongly. Next to tool post. Tool post, the main advantage of tool post is whole tool bit, single point cutting tool. Okay, so tool is clamped on the tool post. There are four types of the tool post are there. One is a single screw tool post, open side tool post, and a 4-volt tool post, and a 4-ways tool post. So here just like two types of the tool post are given. This is a single point tool post. So this is the convex plate here. So here just like we will fix the uh, this single point cutting tool by the clamping of the screw. Okay, so this is the single point cutting tool, you can see. Okay, this is the open side tool post. Just like you can see the front view and the side view. Just like it can hold only one tool. So tool is clamped by clamping screws. Okay, so tool rests on the top flat surface. So this is the top flat surfaces on the convex rocker. So this is the convex rockers. So these are the just like two types of the tool post are given. Just we'll see detail in later. So next one is the apron is very important. Apron, so it is just like a front portion of the carriage. The apron is attached to the saddle and hangs in front of the just like bed. So it has gears and levers and clutches for the moving the carriage for the movement of the carriage with the help of the lead screw. That is the main function of the main advantage of the just apron. So apron hand wheel is used to move the carriage parallel to the lathe axis. Okay, so by the help of the carriage handle, apron handle, we can move the carriage, complete carriage horizontally. It means parallel to the guideways or lathe axis also. So feed mechanism, the movement of the tool relative to the workpiece, so that is called feeding. Okay, movement of the tool, this is the tool bit, movement of this tool relative to the workpiece, that is called feeding. Okay. So there are three types of the feeds. One is the longitudinal feeding, so like this one. Another one is the cross feeding. Another one is the angular feeding. Okay, so this tool moves parallel to the axis, that is called longitudinal, like this one, parallel to the axis. If it is perpendicular, so that is called cross feed. It is angular, so that is by the angular motion or angular movement of the tool, it occurs by the compound rest, you know this one. Okay, so next one is the feed rod. Already explained this one. It is the long shaft, you know this one, used to move the mainly carriage and the cross slide also attached on the carriage. So main for different operations for turning operation, pacing operation, boring operation, all operations except the thread cutting operation. So for the thread cutting, we'll use the uh, lead screw. Okay, so lead screw provides the automatic movement of the carriage and just like with respect to rotating rotating speed of the spindle also or workpiece. Okay, so power is transmitted from the lathe spindle to the apron gears through this feed rod is very important. Okay, via large number of the gearing system. So that is the main advantage of the feed rod. So these are the different reference books. You can refer these books to understand the lathe machine and the parts of the lathe machine. Thank you for listening this class. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.